Welcome back, babies. It's your girl AJ up in the building, baby. What's good? Y'all, today is actually like work with me day. We have a couple things to do. We have orders to do. On top of orders, we got some new products to be putting out on the website. I need to sew something, you guys. I am itching to sew. I haven't sewed in so long just because I can't sit down for so long. It hurts. My legs get swollen. My knees get swollen. That I haven't sewed. But I have ideas in my head and I need to get them out. And honestly, I have been thinking about opening up like an Etsy shop to put like my baby products out. When like the, the bell bottoms, the little tutus and stuff, I'm just making those and we're gonna make some today. Hopefully we can get some done today. But today is a work with me day. We have a couple things to do. We got some embroidery, we got some sublimation, we got some tumblers, keychains, we got some sewing. We got a couple things to do and we need to get on into it, okay, y'all? It's probably like, let me see. Hold on, let me see, y'all. It is 10:06 in the morning. So I would say probably like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock is when my body shut down for the day. My body is done for the day. So with that being said, you guys, we're going to do as much as we can and get it done. We literally have a couple things to do. So we got some hats to do. We're going to start with the hat. So I have some sample hats to do for a business. Then after that, we got a tumbler to do. Then we got some vinyl stuff for baby products to do. We're going to go ahead and get started. So before we start anything, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss another beat. Check out the website. If you see something you like in this video, it may be on the website. You never know. So check out the website to get all your custom needs because I am your girl, I'm your girl. I'm here for all the custom needs that you need. So make sure you guys are checking out that website. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Let's go. Okay, you guys, so this right here is the sample that I'm working on for a company. Now the reason I'm doing a sample is because this company did ship their hats to me, and usually I like to use my own brand of hats, like a company that I like to check them out, just because some hats on the EM1010 is a little bit difficult to embroider. Let's be honest, we're not gonna lie about it. Some hats are easier and some hats, if they're more structured, the EM1010, I feel like it's just gonna take some design error to kind of, not design error, just like some design tools to actually fix it. Definitely if it's a detailed design. Now this customer sending their hats, the first logo we did, it was too small because their logo was too detailed, that it came out very tiny. So we end up going with just the name of the company. So it's a church that we actually doing this for. So this right here is the sample for them. Once she approved the sample and she said that she likes it, the color thread, she already picked this font and how she wanted it. So if she says she like everything position wise, then guess what? We can actually get into the process of producing all the hats. But right now that we are going to do the sample. The sample is for her to approve before I do anything. Now because she provided the hat, she's still spending like at least probably $10 just because of the design process, the embroidery. That stuff takes time. In total, this like This is probably like 7,000 stitches, like I think almost 8,000 stitches just for the name itself. I'm thinking of the backing, the time, you know, cutting the thread, cleaning it up. All of that counts towards just doing this job and re-hooping each hat and make sure each one is positioned the right way. So each one takes time. So this hat is at 88% done. So we got to wait till it gets 100. Like for example, thread just broke. All of this counts as time because when it comes down to doing hats, you do have some details, but the thread is going to keep breaking because just how detailed the design is and how small the smaller words are. So I'm going to go ahead and rethread this. Now for the text, I did the text for this. I literally just went into a Brilliance Essential Design and typed it up. I do have different fonts that I could get from like Etsy's and stuff like that. So I was able to go in and type it up without a problem. I gave her options and this is the one that she picked. So I'm going to rethread the machine. Now for this hat, I would say this machine, the thread have popped at least 2 times. When it gets to the U, it kind of pops just because the details right there. So it like always breaks for some reason. And also just think about bobbing. This does take some bobbing, take some time. And because it is a hat, I am running this at like 300 speed. Usually I'm running stuff at 390, but because the hat, the details and how small the words is, I like to run this a little bit slower so that way it can actually get the satin stitch and everything like that. So right now we're just testing this out. We're going to send her a picture and then we're going to move on to the next thing. We have a tumbler to do also, you guys. So we're going to move on to the tumbler to do. The kids is in the living room playing right now with their toys. So hopefully they could behave today. We'll see, y'all. But we're almost done with this sample and we'll be ready to get our tumbler done. And then we got baby clothes to do. Let's go. All right, so we are at 99%. It should be finishing up right now. I feel like it actually came out good. Perfect, done. So I gotta actually press the buttons back here to unhook the machine. I mean, not unhook the machine, unhook the hat. Oh, this one always is the hardest one. All right, and I'm gonna rotate it sideways just to get it out. And boom. This is the hat. Y'all, this is my first time doing a freaking hat myself since buying this machine. I know it's crazy. This is my first time doing a hat myself since buying this whole entire machine. So I'm going to unclip the back. The clips on here just help it stays definitely for the structure of the hat. So let's unhoop it to see how it came out. Y'all, these hoops. Okay. Oh, goodness. So this is how the hat came out. For my first hat, I think I did very freaking good for my first hat by myself. From the design, I did it myself, so I think I did very good and I'm very happy about it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the stabilizer out the back of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and send her a picture to see how she likes it, and from there I will probably be producing the rest of the hats, but that'll probably be like a separate video or just another day. But I think it came out good. This font, I believe I got off of like Etsy's. I'm not too sure, but I believe I got off of Etsy's, you guys. But we did good. For my first hat, yes, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next thing of the day, guys. So we are printing out. It is, I think, a trait card printout for a 20-ounce tumbler. Now, y'all are gonna laugh, and I know y'all probably gonna be like, wait, what? We're trying out a new paper today. Yes, you guys. I finally caved and I'm trying out something else. We brought something new. Let's test it out. So you guys have seen them. I think other people have used them. People have been raving about them. And because of that, I said, y'all know my A-Sub paper is always the paper. It's my go-to. It hasn't let me down. Tech Wrap paper was amazing and it was great too. The only part I didn't like is that I had to order from their website. And if I do that, it took a while to come. I want something that could come like next day if I order. Right? Like if we run out of paper, you want something that could, like, if I order today, I get it tomorrow. Hopefully if I go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, it may be there. So we tried it, okay? We are trying Hippo sublimation paper. Now this is 120 grams. It's a 98% transfer. Let's see if that's true, okay? Like I said, my A-Sub paper never let me down. So let's see, is this thing 98% transfer? Let's see. Now on the box it tells you temperatures and time, definitely for like new people that's getting into sublimation. I think that is very cool and good. Just because, you know, you don't know your times, you don't know your temperatures like that, you don't know your pressure. So it do give you like some items of like if you're doing mugs, medium pressure, like 350 to 400 seconds. If you do 350, then do like 150 seconds to 210 seconds. So I kind of like that about it. That's kind of smart to give that to people, definitely the beginners that don't know. Now, just from like the quality now, I'm not gonna lie, the colors are vibrant, and this is just a print out. So I hope when this thing get pressed, that vibrant color could transfer over, because honey, the colors right now is popping. Okay, it's popping. The colors on here is fire at this moment, and I am in shock. Okay, honeys, they are fire. Like, do y'all see that? Do you see the colors on here? Yes. Now, this is a custom tumbler that somebody asked me if I could get done. Now, if it comes out good and I like the design, I may just have to add it to the website. Add it to the website. I do try to always have a different range of tumblers, different styles, because you have people that has different styles in so many ways, and they are unique in those ways. So I definitely try to offer a wide range of different style tumblers, not just the crazy cuss word tumblers, the lovey-dovey tumblers. I try to offer it all. And this tumbler actually I feel like the design is freaking fire. I got the design off of Etsy's. I did not make the design. This one came off of Etsy's, you guys. But it's almost done. And this is the Hippo ink. Not Hippo ink, the Hippo paper. The ink is Amazon ink. What is printer jack ink? Y'all already know. Check out my Amazon links down below. Okay. Now, if you look on Amazon links, it is the Amazon link. You go in there, it's going to show you everything I use. But almost done. Ooh, all right, y'all, it's done. Do you see the colors on here? This is like so freaking vibrant. Oh my gosh, like it is popping. Like, I cannot wait to see this on the tumbler. Now, if you don't believe me, the back is Hippo. Okay, it's Hippo paper. Y'all, we are testing out something new, and I know my A-Sub is my go-to, so this is new for us. And, you know, we brought it and we testing it out. It literally came the next day. So, y'all, let's see. And I got A-Sub paper. I just want to test out something new, because you guys always ask me anything else besides A-Sub paper that you like. Look at the colors, though. Look at the colors. Let's go ahead and press this, baby. All right, you guys. So the design is printed out already. Like I told you guys, we use Hippo paper for the first time. We are using Hippo paper instead of my A-Sub. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the colors on here is freaking vibrant. Do you see this, honey? Like, y'all, look at the colors. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I'm gonna keep it 100, keep it a real, keep it a book, keep it 100, which, okay. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not gonna lie though. The colors already on A-Sub paper, when you print it out, it is vibrant. Now, I'm not gonna lie though, the colors on here, I feel like it's more vibrant. It looks more vibrant than A-Sub paper. And now I feel like I have to do a video comparing both of these papers, just like I did the A-Sub and the Tech Wrap paper, because the colors over here, honey, these are bomb. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim around it. Now I use 8.5 by 11 inches for the paper of the hippo paper, and for my height I did about 7.9 to 8 inches for the height, and for the width I did about like 9.444, just because I want to have a little bit of room so it could overlap just a little bit, but not too much that I could just trim it down a little bit. Now I'm just trimming down all the excess white pages, not pages but white paper. Now this is 120 grams for the weight. It does feel a little bit lighter than A-sub paper. It does feel like lighter than that, and that's probably because, you know, it does say it's a 98% transfer rate, and I believe because the paper is not as thick as A-sub paper, so that probably would help it. So we'll see. We're gonna see, you guys. At the end of the day, it's gonna be about how it looks at the end. Will it transfer over? Will it get all the ink out? So the kids are down for their nap. So we are roughly like at 12 o'clock. Not 12 o'clock, it's 11. So about 11:20. They usually take a nap at like 11. Is when I have them go down for their naps. So they're taking their naps. After that, usually they wake up like 12. Sometimes 1 o'clock. And then we have lunch. We eat lunch together. Just like a family moment in time. I know y'all probably see the big belly in the way. I'm trying to be off to the side. So I like to flip my tumbler upside down. That's just something I like to do. But just make sure you flip your design upside down. Yo, when I remember I first started, I used to think I was flipping my design. My designs was backwards. Now look at that. That's why I said I wanted to overlap just a tad bit of the overlap seams. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little. Now you can go in if it overlap a little too much. Go in because I see it's a little too overlap. I don't want it too much overlap like that. Go in and just trim it down just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little trim down. That's all. Just trimming it down because I don't want it to overlap where the design kind of mixed up together. I want it to overlap to where it's like blended in to where you can't even notice, you know, where it was at. I want that seam to be beautiful, seamless. That's what we're going for, a seamless tumbler design. So I'm just trimming it down just a little. And when I say little, I'm literally just grazing them edges. If anything, making it as straight as I can. Get all the little white extra off because they got a little bit of whiteness on there. Sometimes it may be a little hard. This is what like a paper trimmer come at. I done had about 50 paper trimmers and my kids broke every trimmer, paper trimmer I had, y'all. They ripped the blades off. They just did it all. Because they did it all, I had to just throw it away because I can't have an open blade around my kids. So I'm using the Waller press I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse a while ago. I have it set at 317 for 72 seconds. I will have to rotate this in this tumbler press. Let me just line everything up where I want it to go. It's now important. I just want to line everything up as tight as it can be. We can bring it down some more. Just make sure everything is lining up is the goal. Is what we're going for. So make sure it all lines up together. Perfect. So I'm going to start with just the middle seams first of taping those down. Just to hold it. Yeah, I can hear the kids up. They not taking a nap. And I can see I could go down a little bit. So I'm going to just push it down a little bit. Make sure I get as close as I can. Now I'm going to go in and make sure I am taping it as tight as I can get it. When you're doing this, now it's about make sure it's as tight as it can be. That's the goal for it now. So we just want it as tight as it can be. Tightness is going to be the important part because if it's not tight, that's when you're going to get the ghosting and everything. So we want it as tight as it can be. And you could tell because the paper feel like loose a little bit, or you could see like open little gaps and stuff. That's how you know it's not tight. So we're just going to tighten it down. And I'm using heat transfer tape. This one I think is like the 20 mm thick tape. I like it because it's more wider. So it's kind of a little bit easier Now, a lot of people, you don't need that much tape. People hate when I put so much tape on my stuff. Yeah, tumblers ain't cheap. These tumblers cost at least like $8, depending on who you get it from. Now, let's include shipping. You're paying about $11 just to have a tumbler shipped to you. And that's if you're buying one. So, guess what? You might as well just buy a bundle, right? Come on. So, if I want to add 50 pieces of tape, who gonna stop me? Who gonna check me? No one. It's my money. And I want it all. No one's gonna stop me. It's my money. And if I want to make sure it's taped down to the fullest, that's what I'm gonna do. Some people don't have to do it. Some people like not doing that much tape, and that's okay. You don't have to do that, honey. But this is what I like. This is what works for me. Everybody has something that works for them, and this is what works for me, okay? Now, we tape the edges, and I'm just taping out the top part because usually that top part is the part that get that ghosting, honey. That top part is the part that get the ghosting, just because it don't be taped down. And that's why I just add a little tape on them parts. Some people don't. Some people just leave it. I just add a little bit. What's the harm in adding just a little? Okay. I used to do painter's tape, but for me, I did learn I don't need to do all the extra painter's tape. Now I'm going to tape down the bottom just because that bottom has that curve to it. So I have to tape down the bottom just because that little curve. And I be wanting it to actually flow with the tumbler. So if it curves, just have it curve. You get what I'm saying? Why not just have the whole thing curve? And when I do this, it also kind of let me know just in case I did not tighten this up or wrap it fully to everything that should be tightened. Alright. I gotta find a Cookie Monster fabric to make this Cookie Monster like bunny cover for a baby. I made one I think last year I made one. It was cute. So I'm redoing another one. I actually want to do like another one as a sample. So I might find some more fabric that I got. Alright, so everything is wrapped. Now it's time to place it inside the press. Okay, so before I place it inside the press, first thing I need to do is get a piece of parchment paper. Now, you guys know I get my parchment paper off of Amazon. It's unbleached brown parchment paper and non-stick. Now, I put a piece of parchment paper in my tumbler press just to protect my tumbler press. They cost money, so I like to protect my stuff. Now, because I know how to rotate this, I'm going to face it straight up to where I could see. I'm just going to add one more piece of tape right here. Just because I wanted to make sure. So I'm going to face it straight up just so that way I could see. And when I rotate it, I know, this side is already done. Those little marks like that. Usually when you're doing this, you need to tighten your tumbler press. My stuff is already tightened to a 20 ounce. And it's in there. Now it's time to close it shut. Tighten it just a little bit. And bring it in. And now it's going to press for 72 seconds, and then I'm going to rotate it and flip to the next side. Usually you could tell when it's time to rotate it. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. Like I said, we are using the Hippo sublimation paper. It says a 98% transfer over, so we're going to test it out and really see. We got 52 seconds left, so let's rotate in a few. Alright, you guys, now it's time to rotate. I have it on 72 seconds, so this is the part where I'm going to rotate it. Ooh, got my gloves on. Now we are going to rotate this. Now, like I said, I put this away where all the it was basically up the line, the stickers. So I like to rotate it to where I know that we're on the next side. And I'm going to do 72 seconds once again on the next side. And yes, it is covering the whole entire tumbler. That is why I'm just dividing it out, just to make sure the pressure is getting even, distributing even throughout the whole entire tumbler, not just one side. So that's why you rotate it, just because some sides may not get the heat that it needs and the pressure that it needs. So that's why we're rotating it now. So we have 51 seconds left. We're just doing 72 on both sides, and then we're done. And I have this at 317 Fahrenheit instead of 400. When you're doing tumblers, honestly, I think you're really not putting none at 400. You're doing like 300 something and rotating it. And I think that's just because you're rotating it, to be honest. Versus if you're doing HTV run heat press, then you don't have to rotate it. You probably just doing like, you know, 350 or something like that for almost 200 seconds, if you get me. Done. Woo. That is hot, honey. Now, usually when you take it out, you can honestly look at it and just know if something transferred over, because you could see the design through the paper. Usually if it's burnt too, you can also know. Everything's actually look like it transferred over. Let's see. That's going to be the test. This thing is so freaking hot. Wear heat gloves. I get mine off Amazon, so just wear heat gloves. Alright, y'all. Y'all believe we wrapped it good? I hope we wrapped it good. That's one thing. Once you kind of do the unwrapping everything, it ain't no going back. Alright. I may have to get like a thing to do this part while it's cooling down. Let me go ahead and get like a pick or something. Oh my gosh, y'all. I haven't made a tumbler in a minute, so this is actually so fun. I miss making tumblers. I really try to have a range of different style tumblers on my website. So I have fun making them. Definitely 40 ounce. Well, I just did a 40 ounce. But I did the 40 ounce in the convection oven. Not in the tumbler press. But when I first started, them convection ovens and microwaves. I bought an old microwave when I first started to actually do sublimation. Alright, y'all. The color. Do y'all see the color? The color shot a little bit though. See, let's see. Oh my gosh, we did so good, y'all. Oh my god, it's so vibrant. We have to do a comparison video between ASAP paper and Hippo paper, because I don't know anymore. This paper actually might be the one that is like, I don't know anymore, because look at the colors. One thing I hate about paper is when you do that. Oh, that's the salt. Okay. Whoa, my gosh, y'all. The colors are freaking vibrant. Do y'all see the colors on here? OMG. It actually subbed beautiful. Actually, let me cut the heat press off. This subbed so beautiful. Hold up. Yes, this one part. I may use a lot of tape, but it worked, honey. Okay. In my tape I buy, I may use a lot, and this thing worked beautiful. Oh, y'all. Look at it. It came out amazing. The colors are freaking vibrant. It is popping. Like, it's popping. Okay? It is. Let me take the gloves off, y'all, because y'all don't understand. The colors are just like, it's popping off the shelves. It's popping. It is freaking beautiful. Let me zoom you out. I want you to see it all. Look at it. Y'all, it looks amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. This came out great. I have to add it to the website. And it was already vibrant before. It's vibrant now. Now, it said 98% transfer. Oh my gosh, look at it. Now, ASAP always had a little bit of like your image still on there, but yet it transferred over, but yet it still had like some ink left over. Honey, this don't have anything left. It don't have nothing. No, nothing left on here. It is black. It's black and white, honey. The colors are gone. So 98% transfer over? Yes. Yes, this transferred over 100%. 98. 100. I think I may have to add Hippo paper to my business. I have to order some more, because the colors, the black, the red, it's so freaking beautiful. Look at it. It came out good. Alright, y'all. So Tumbler is done. Let's move to the next thing. You getting us so pretty, dog. let's go ahead and move before the kids wake up. Let's go to the next thing, okay, y'all? Alright, you guys, now it's time to get to the vinyl cut. And I told you guys I'll be using the Siser Juliet. I'm doing blue and black. The theme is the cookie monster thing. We did a blanket before. Now we're doing like the onesies and stuff like that. That was just separate. So I'm just going to be doing vinyl. And I didn't show you guys how the Siser Juliet work with vinyl. Honestly, you guys, I am in love with this machine. This machine is so freaking fast. And that's kind of why I love it. It's so fast. It's crazy how fast this machine is. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I do have everything already separated. As you saw in the video, I did do the design and showed you guys. Yeah, I don't too much know the software like that. So you saw me play around, just working on things. Ooh, showing you a little bit how it works. So we got the blue and we got the black because I have an offset I'm going to do. Now, one thing I did learn though, the Siser Juliet, you are able to use your Cricut mats. And I'm freaking happy about that. This already cut out perfect. You're able to use your Cricut mats, and I'm so happy because do you know how much money mats be causing? That does save me some money because I don't have to buy, you know, Cricut mats over and over. Not even Cricut mats, just more Siser Juliet mats. They're not cheap, so I'm a little bit happy about that I don't have to buy new mats again. So happy and excited about that. Game changer in general, just because I don't have to buy new mats. So I do have my Cricut mat right here. This is the light grip one. I'm using this one because I'm using it till it don't work anymore. It don't work anymore. It's so simple. Now, I did a 12 by 12. Let's just hope that it's sticky and I don't have to tape it down. I may have to use some tape. If you're a crafter, you already know about having some blue painter's tape on hand, because you know when it comes down to mats, you need that blue painter's tape just to hold it down. It's nothing like special. I use blue painter's tape because that way it could come off versus regular tape. Just hold that thing down so that way it could cut without like ripping anything. Now, for the Siser Juliet, it does start at the end of the mat. Actually, you can start it wherever you want, but it starts at the end, so you can't start it from the top and thinking it's going to do the whole design. That's not how it works. So it starts at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and place it in here. From there, I'm going to go ahead and press the, make sure this is down. Press the arrow so that way it could pull it in. And as you see, I'm going to push it all the way in so that way it could start at the end of the mat. I'm actually going to bring it out just because the mat is a little bit over. I can see. Now, y'all, I need to actually rearrange my office, but me being pregnant, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit harder. Y'all know I'm so used to getting up and just changing my office around. I can't do that this time. It's a little bit hard for me because I'm so used to, you know, rearranging everything, moving everything in one day, and I cannot physically do that at the moment anymore, and that's a little bit tough for me. It's just a little bit tough. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my cut settings. I have the cut speed at 10. For the fourth, I'm gonna change it to like 36. Now I'm gonna do 37. And I do this just because I don't want to do two passes, but I also don't want it to cut deep. This blade is not like a Cricut blade or anything like that. It will cut deep, honey. It ain't a joke. So we're going to do blue first. Now you do have to press like a mirror box on the Siser Juliet to make sure that you are mirroring your design. And I'm pressing to the cut machine and cut it. So we'll be back when it's done. Do you guys hear? It's so quiet. I had to like come back for you guys to hear. I'm gonna actually go a little bit closer. Versus the Cameo 4 in the Cricut, it's like a little bit quieter. You do hear it, but you don't hear the boom, 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 boom as it goes around. Like, do you hear that? And yet it's so fast too, because it's actually almost done. A little bit crazy, right? And the design started from the bottom and then it went up. Yeah, I'm loving this machine. Now, my next thing I actually want to do on here is I want to try out some rhinestones. I haven't did rhinestones in a minute, so I'm so happy because I'm getting my mojo back. What you would like to say? I'm getting the mojo back. Probably because I'm almost done being pregnant. Then my mojo and my crafting is coming back because I have ideas. I want to do some rhinestones, a mama sweatshirt I have in my head, y'all. It's so fire. I can't tell you the details because, you know, people like steal your ideas. Now everything is cut. I could feel that it cut. It probably cut too deep, but everything cut. It was quick, it was quiet and clean, just that fast. Now we're gonna go ahead and load up the black. And this is all my designs, so it's like I don't even have to like be here too long. I can literally put this up, weed it, and I'm done. And weeding it is so freaking smooth and easy, just because how it cuts so like deep and affected. That makes sense. Deep. It cut like very deeply, that when you weed it, it's very easy and smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. Like, I want to redo my whole room, just because y'all, I need to I don't have an area for the Siser Juliet at the moment, so I like move it around when I need to, and my husband move it for me. So I cannot wait to actually get to my moving area, start moving things around. I miss it. I like to like change my office up. Y'all know me, I'm always changing it up, and it's hard because I can't do any of that right now. And I want a new table. I want like all my sewing machines on one side. I want to actually even just redo in total just my office, repaint and everything like that. So we're loading up the black now. I do have to go to my laptop just to make sure everything is like moved over to the next thing, and from there I could just go ahead and load it up. Not load it up, but send it to the machine. Make sure everything is mirrored already. Now I do feel like that cut a little too deep, so I'm gonna just go down to 36 like I should have done the first time of me saying that. And then afterwards I'm gonna send it to the cutter, press yes, because it's gonna ask you if you want like blade number 1 to go. Thinking about it, I think I probably should have brought it down some more, but we'll see, y'all. Yeah, I should have brought it down some more. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, hold on, pause it. Okay, I should have brought that way down some more because I actually had it up too much. Yeah, I did not bring that down no more. So I'm gonna actually cancel it, send that back home. We're gonna cut out a new piece of black vinyl. As soon as it cut, I'm looking like, wait, I didn't bring it all the way down. I just told y'all, you gotta bring it all the way down. See, that's what I be saying. Don't always follow what I do, because I'm telling y'all, and I ain't even listening to my own self for doing it. Y'all see how that works sometimes? All right, let me get some black vinyl. And don't worry, that vinyl do not go in the trash, honey. It will be getting used. I'm gonna cut off what didn't cut and put it in my box. I literally have a box of old vinyl that comes in handy when I'm looking for like small black pieces or something like that, for just like one design, or like a piece of glitter. It comes in handy. Okay, so let me get that tape off of there because I need that tape. Where we just threw that at, because I need the tape off of there. Okay, so we got the tape. Y'all, the kids just woke up from their naps, so I'm gonna get their lunch ready while this cutting. So I'm gonna go ahead and like put it on the machine and put their lunch on the tables. I usually have it on the tables, but it was hot this time, so because of that I just let it sit in the kitchen so it could cool down. All right, I'm kind of tape the edges of this one just because I did cut it far off. So I'm gonna do more of the edges for this one instead. So I'm gonna tape down some edges. I may have to like tape it down on the other side too. Yeah, just to be sure. And then I'm gonna tape down this side. And you do this, you guys, when you don't have a brand new mat. Now you got a brand new mat, you know I do. You don't got to do all of this. But this is what happens when you got an old mat and you looking like, I ain't gonna keep buying no mats every 2 days. That's when you do this, okay? And that's what happens. So just bring it down a little bit more. Boom. Go up. Now we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it again, just to be sure. It do have like a play button on the machine, but I don't use that. I just go to the laptop. All right, while that's cutting, I'm gonna go ahead and get my kids lunch ready, you guys, and I'll be back. All right, so everything cut. It actually cut very fast. I end up going to go get the kids their lunch. All right, so it's done. Now it's time to weed it, and that's it. We could literally cut this off. I probably said this was like 10 minutes in total of cutting. Very quick, very fast, and simple. So let's go ahead and weed it all. Oh, all right, you guys. So it's about, let me see. It's 12:58. So it is lunchtime. The kids eating their lunch and they're watching TV. So it's my lunchtime. It's my break too. I'm gonna go ahead and get me something to eat. I actually did get me something to eat today. I'm doing some chicken tenders, what my kids got, with some hot sauce and some water, and take my iron pills. And while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and watch some YouTube videos, or just watch some videos like playing the game and stuff like that, because I like to do that while I'm just eating. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and press the baby clothes that we have to press. And we'll see what time it is. And hopefully we could do at least sew something. I want to sew something, you guys. I want to. I have to. So we probably like sew at least something, or at least cut out the fabric so we can get ready to sew. Something like that. But, you know, we'll see what time it is. And roughly at least get stuff done by 2 o'clock. If it hit 2, like I'm saying 2s. If it hit 2 o'clock, then most likely I will probably be done for the day, because usually that's like my body is tired, my legs and stuff is tired of being up, and I just need to lay down. So I'll probably be done by 2. So we can't get to the sewing. I'm gonna try to at least do it later on, and I'll probably record for you guys tomorrow. But I hope we can get to the sewing, because I definitely want to sew. But if we don't, it'll be okay. Hey, we'll just have a sew day. You get what I'm saying? Like, it won't be a sew day because I can't sew the whole day because I'll be too tired. It's just a sew time. So we'll see how I go. We'll just go with the flow of everything. But let me go ahead and get my lunch and we'll be back. All right, y'all. Let's go.
appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you get me ice and fire. You're gentle and wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, so lunch is over. I just let the dogs out. Y'all probably gonna hear them in the back. Nala out there barking. But I just let the dogs outside. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this down and keep this blue and put it in my box. And don't be thinking I'm playing, y'all. I literally have a box for my vinyl. No jokes. I have a whole container for it. So we're gonna go ahead and trim that down. And I'm gonna put this to the side so that way my kids don't come and take it and throw it away, because they're good for that too. You got kids, you know. They grab, think it's theirs, and go running. Okay, so we got the blue and we got the black. Now for the vinyl, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. My vinyl is mixed from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and also got vinyl from HTV Run and Tech Wrap vinyl. It's the vinyl I usually use. Those are my 3 go-to vinyls. So, I mean, guess what? It's one of those vinyls. So I'm saying that to say, I cannot tell you at this moment, this is HTV Run or this Tech Wrap. It's just, I can't tell you at the moment. It's one of those vinyls though. Most likely it's linked in my Amazon store or my Heat Transfer Warehouse link that I have down below for y'all. Go ahead and trim that up. I could trim this up because it's a piece right here I could save. And we can go ahead and do this one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start with the blue. Now, the Bedazzle pen, my favorite. It is a weeding pen. I got this from Tech Wrap, you guys. I love it. I wanted to order more. I think they're on Amazon. So, because I don't want to order from their store. I'm just going to order from Amazon just so that way it could come next day versus me waiting weeks just for a pen. And I'm going to order more than one. So, we're going to go ahead and weed this. Oh goodness. Now this is probably the best part. We can go ahead and put that down. That I do like about the Siser Juliet, when it cuts. When it come down to weeding, honey, it is weeding. Do y'all see that? Like, it's gonna weed alright. Beautiful. Look at that, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. And a lot of people, they scared me from it because a lot of times they was, oh, the software, I feel like this is more for like a business combined with craft. Y'all, don't listen to these people. I regret that I didn't buy that quicker than this, like sooner, because look at that. All of this weeded at one time. Even the small words, everything did it at one time. Like, I'm listening to people saying, oh, the software is so hard to learn. It's just like so stupid. And honestly, I just think because you're so used to Cricut that when you get like a new machine, it's hard to learn. Let's just be real. And you don't want to like put the time in to learn. You just want to go ahead and start your day when you get the machine and start working. And it does take some time because you are, you know, setting your, not temperature, but your, you know, pressure and stuff like that. That's almost the same with the Cameo, but you only got one thing you could change. When you need to change, you could change the speed too. So I think that's the problem that a lot of people have. So if you was thinking about this machine, you didn't want to buy it just because people saying that, you know, it's hard to learn, that's a lie. And I promise y'all, I will be doing some classes for y'all on this machine if you need them. Well, I do some at the moment, not right now, but we'll be doing some classes on this machine because these people making y'all not want to buy a machine because they don't want to sit down and learn it. That's the issue. That peeled so beautiful. It made no sense. That was amazing. So we have like 4 designs on here. Go ahead and trim around it so that way I know We got 2 hats to do, 2 baby beanies to do. Literally, these little words, they did so good. These tiny little words that you will look at and you would think it won't do good. It did amazing. Like, that we did beautiful. It was crazy. That was so clean. Like, print and cut on here, amazing. Final, amazing. Go ahead and trim to the side. Y'all, my office needs to be clean. I'm so, I miss like being able to clean my office, move stuff around when I want to. But don't worry, I'm gonna like work on the idea if I want to rearrange my office. I'm gonna work on some ideas for it. Okay, we got both of those done. Boom, bang. Trash can right here. Yes, it is. Love it. I had a trash can for the first time right there. Usually you just roll it off and it's not nothing there, and that's the issue. Now we got some black. I'm gonna go ahead and weed it again. All right, y'all. This is beautiful. So smooth. Now, if I could guess from the feel of this one is HTV Runt vinyl. HTV Runt vinyl have like a smooth backing to it. It's kind of funny, but that's usually how I know. So go ahead and peel. Now these are very smaller words, so we're gonna see how they go. See if we need to take the wheat and pen out again. Oh yeah, this is HTV Runt because they also got like a stickier transfer when it comes down to doing it. I don't know what this was right there. Okay. Y'all know what I did forget? I forgot to do the offset. Yeah, I forgot to do the offset. Don't worry, I'm gonna I put it on there and do offset. I literally forgot to do an offset. I feel like it's crazy. That's just crazy. I think because I had it on a separate page to know it was an offset. But I should have put it with the black because it was black too. I don't know why I did it separate like that. Completely forgot about the offset. And that's okay. That's one thing. So we'll just do that and press it. If that's the case, hold on. Cause y'all, I'm not gonna lie, looking at this now, I'm kind of just weeding nothing there. Okay, hold up. Cause now I'm just weeding extra and I don't have to. We want to make this easy for ourselves. There we go. So we got the J, and this was for the onesie itself. I just gotta do the black offsets, and then I'll be good. I guess while I'm cutting it, I can also just heat press. Not heat press, heat up the heat press. Yeah, the kids playing now, they woke, so they playing with all their toys. It was supposed to rain, but now it's like getting sunny outside, so I don't know. Texas would have been crazy. We had a storm last Wednesday. Like, it's crazy. And then, like, it took power out. Our power was out for so long. I think it was like 4 days. We didn't have power. Like, it was crazy. And moving to Texas, you don't ever hear about, like, tornado storms and stuff like that. So, it was new because you never hear about it. When you move, you never hear, oh, there's tornado storms in Texas. Like, that's something that nobody ever just says. Like, right? Like, there's tornado storms in Texas, you guys. You probably hear that if you, like, going to, was it Kansas? You'll probably hear tornado storms. That's like hurricanes over there all the time. But here, I was so surprised. I was just like, huh? Ain't never heard that before. Now, this just got some small details. But they did cut out good, so that's good. It's not like stressing you out. Small details did cut out good. And this part is for the bib with the name on it. Go ahead and weed it. And this font is like a Cookie Monster font, so I got like cutting inside of it. And that's the part that like it cut. Why they yelling? Don't know what these kids be doing. Alrighty. I think that's the last one. Double check, double check. Okay. So that's the last part. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the offset, and I do that off camera, and when we come back we could just press everything. So we will be back. Go ahead and clean off the table. Okay, so now we're about to do the baby clothing. So we're going to be using the HTV Brand Auto Heat Press. This is the 15 by 15. I have my temperature at 325 for 15 seconds. The first thing I would be doing is a custom baby bib. Now it does have these little buttons on the side, and I do not want to heat press the buttons on the side. If you heat press the buttons on the side, then it will fuse and now you can't use it. So you want to make sure you're placing it where the buttons will not be underneath the heat press. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just get all the pressure out of it, just like that moisture and stuff like that out of it. So I'm just going to let it heat press just to get that out of it and lay it down flat. Now the design I printed out for this one, let's see, we gotta find it now. Okay, so I have the design. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay it on here. Then underneath is the Sloan part. I'm about to do the design separate, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a piece of parchment paper just to cover it. Heat press that part, and I'm gonna kind of just go in and cut around the bottom one, just because it's like extra pieces, a little bits of vinyl around there that I don't want to transfer over. So I'm just gonna trim it up. Alrighty, clean. So we're gonna let it cool just a little bit before I go ahead and peel it off. Now this is gray. I wanted to do white, but we just decided to do gray because I'm looking like Cookie Monster. But you know, that's one thing, you are able to pick your color bib. You are able to do like a full custom design from the color bibs, the hats, and everything when we are doing the baby bundles. So I just didn't say anything. This is what the customer wanted, and I'm going to give the customer what they want. Okay, so the bottom of the name is going underneath. Now I'm just making sure that it is the right way. So I did do two different fonts for this. Like one is Cookie Monster font, and the other one is like a font I already have on my laptop. I'm going to go ahead and heat press this again. Now I am doing everything for 15 seconds, and that's also just to make sure that everything is being pressed down and staying until the piece. So I am doing everything for 15 seconds. Now for the final press, after all peels are done, I'll probably just do 5 seconds just to be sure. But I do like this type of bib. I get these bibs from like Amazon. Jiffy also got bibs. Jiffy shirts got bibs and stuff like that. So I do also get it from there. Ooh, hot. Depending on like where you get your vinyl from, some vinyls you do have to do like a cold peel or just let it cool down a little bit. Usually when I get my vinyl from Heat Transfer Warehouse or HTV Run or Tech Wrap, I could usually just do like a hot peel, unless it's metallic. If it's metallic, then I would have to do a cold peel, and I can't do like a second press afterwards. So it's like I could do like that final press, but I can't layer metallic on metallic or anything like that. It's just one press. Okay, so you can't do more than one like puff on top of metallic. It just won't. You want that metallic to be the last thing you press. All right. The custom bib is done. We're going to go ahead and put it together so you can see. It came out so cute. Yes, it came out adorable. It came out actually so freaking cute. It is fire. That is nice. Now, just because I want to also make sure, I'm going to look on the back. It doesn't say. I don't know why I want to like I want to try doing some sublimation on here, but I'm not sure if this is fully cotton, but it came out freaking cute. So I'm gonna double check to see if this is fully cotton, if the front is polyester too, because I want to put like a picture on here. So give me 1 second. Okay, so we cannot do anything on the front that's sublimation, because I was right, it is 100% cotton on the front and the back is polyester. So it all feel like polyester, to be honest. But the bib is done. We are done with the bib. It came out so cute. Let's go ahead and move to the next thing. All right, so the next thing is a little hat. This is kind of funny because it's like you could tie the top up. It's like a little beanie for babies. It's so freaking cute, but yet funny, just like that long part. But it's like that because you could like tie it or whatever. I'm actually turning it upside down, so I don't have to even worry about that. I'm kind of going to get a lint roller for this because black hats usually have a lot of lint on it. Go ahead and get a lint roller and lint roll it, and go ahead and get the name. Oh no, it got vinyl on it. Let me get this vinyl off. So we have the name that we're going to put like at the brim of it, just so that way you can see the name. So go ahead and put it on here. So I sized this down. I think this is like 4.5 by like 1 probably. And we're just going to go ahead and slide it underneath, let it heat press. Now I could have put a parchment paper on top of it, but I don't need to, just because the transfer tape or transfer paper that's already on the vinyl, you don't have to put it on there the first time. But once you peel it, you do want to go back in and put a parchment paper on top of there. You guys know I use the parchment paper. I use the unbleached kind from Amazon. It's linked down below, so go check it out. Okay, go ahead and turn it around. Go ahead and peel it on off. That was a clean peel, smooth and easy. I love doing some baby bundles. I'm going to turn it sideways. Go ahead and get my parchment paper. This is the final press that I'm doing. So I did 15 seconds for the first press with the transfer tape on, and for the final press I'm just going to do another 15 seconds just because I want to make sure. Now depending on your type of heat press, you cannot do an extra 15 seconds. If your heat press is like a heat press that goes hot, even though I have mine at 325, it is okay for me. This is what works for me. Hey, and boom, we are done. So usually you could like tie it. Tie it in a little knot, and then you have the hat. It came out so cute, you guys. So we are done with the hat. So we got the hat and we got the bib done. Look at that, nice. Let's move on. Now this is one of my favorite things in bundles. I also have it out of the bundle where you could buy it separate. It is the Royal set. I have different colors, and the only thing that changes is the bows and the crown to like blue, pink, purple, green, and stuff like that. This is probably one of my favorite things in the bundles. It is freaking adorable. Like, come on now, do y'all see it? It is adorable. Like, this is just one of my favorite sets inside of the bundle. Now for this, I'm going to place this sideways because I'm going to put the name on the side. So I don't want it all the way up there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in so that way it could press. Make sure the bow is not there. I don't want the bow in there, too much of the bow up in there. Too much of the bow in there. So we're just going to heat press it just to get the moistures out and everything like that. Boom, we're done. Now, I'm doing an offset in the back of here. So I think it'll look when you put the name this way. So so we got it going sideways. I could have did like the name bigger, but that's okay, because then the blue gonna go on top. I didn't want it to be too much. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think it should go this way. Going the other way, I don't think it's gonna be good, so I'm gonna bring it down some. Just to make sure that the name is straight, I'm gonna go ahead and like just put a ruler underneath there, just to make sure like the name is straight and not, you know, crooked just a little bit. Don't want no crooked name. Alright, perfect. And I'm gonna press that for 325 for 15 seconds. Take the bow out, make sure none of the buttons are in there. Perfect. Alright, it is done. Yeah, so the offset is gonna be black, and on top we're gonna do the blue on top of it. It's crazy because I was trying to make sure the blue is close to the bow as possible, and it is a little bit close. I'm happy about that. Now this royal set comes with a bib, and it comes with mittens also. So we're gonna do the bib. No, not a bib, I'm sorry. It comes with a hat, so like a little beanie. So we're gonna do the beanie also, and the mittens, and it comes with shoes too. And also I have one that don't come with shoes, so you are able to have both, just depending on the size. These are only available for babies, so it's not available for like, you know, bigger sizes. It's literally only baby sizes. Boom, we're done. Now we can move to the next one. Okay, no, let me make sure, because I did like 2 of these. Make sure it is even. Alright, now I'm gonna grab the parchment paper and put the parchment paper on here just to make sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it underneath. So we're gonna let that heat press. Alright, so it is done. I had to go check on the kiddos, you guys. I had to check on them kiddos. Oh, they went from playing to going crazy. Y'all know how it is. So I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit. So I will go back in. I'm gonna do a second press. This one just to finalize everything, just because we also did do, you know, 2 layers of vinyl on here. Just a simple offset with a layer of vinyl on top of it. Not too much, but just to be sure, we're gonna go in. Go ahead and peel it. But we also don't want to heat up the vinyl too much either. That's the only thing about when you're doing, you know, vinyl on top of vinyl. You don't want to heat up the vinyl, so you want to be as careful as you can with your temperatures. So instead of doing like 15, I'll probably just do 5 seconds. Because I don't want to heat up anything. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit, just because I want to make sure it's fully in there. Move the bow out the way. Move the buttons out the way. And let it heat press. Y'all, this set is so freaking pretty. I love these sets. And just like that, it is done. Look at that. It came out pretty. I love it. I love the royal sets, you guys. Check out the website if you are interested in these sets. I literally have only, you know, 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months is what available for these. It's so pretty. Let me show you everything else that comes with it, because we're about to do everything else. It's so pretty. And the name goes sideways. So adorable. I'm surprised the blue is actually matching, because I was like, the blue is not gonna match. I had to go on my vinyl to find the blue that match, but we got it. So let's go ahead and move on. So we got all of that done. Next is the hat that go with the royal set. Is like a little beanie. Now with this one, you definitely want to do upside down, because you don't want the, like, you know, rhinestones to be underneath, or the bow to be too much underneath. So you want to go as up as you can. Now for this, we could just do like a smaller press. I'm going to put this as much on the edge as I can. I don't want that to be fully underneath to mess up any of the rhinestones or the bow. It is a satin bow. And we have the name already cut out too. We put this in blue too, just to match. I don't think black would have did too well, so I just kept it in blue. Go ahead and put this on here. I'm actually going to go in and trim as close as I can, just because it's underneath that bow. So I want it to be as good as it can underneath. Alrighty. At the same time, I'm making sure everything is underneath there. Now for this, I did probably like 0.8 inches for the height, just because the bow and everything that's underneath there, I didn't want it to be too underneath, and that way I have to press the bow too. So I try to get as close as I can to it. Go ahead and peel that off. Thing is hot. Peel that off. Get my parchment paper. I caught that, y'all. Y'all saw that? I caught that, honey. I caught that piece, honey. And I'm pressing this for 15 seconds too, as the second press, and then that'll be it. Next, we do have the mittens. It do come with 2 mittens, and for this, you usually put like your initials on here. So we're gonna put the initials on the mittens too. I'm probably going to try to do this on one press, because I also have another little onesie that we're going to put on here. So the hat do have a curve in it, but it came out adorable and cute. Like, look at it. Now, just to make sure I want y'all to see the vision, okay? You have the hat. And then you have the like overall set. Look at it. Do you see the vision? It's so cute. Adorable. Okay, y'all? It's adorable. I don't care what you say. It's freaking adorable. Now, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to do the mittens. We're going to put the mittens on the edge too with the bows. Now, for these, we are just doing the initials on here. So, I'm just doing the initials only. So, we're just only doing initials. Now, depending on how you do it, yeah, okay, so it's going to be JS. Okay, so we're just going to do the initials. This comes down to be a little wonky, but we're going to do initials. And trying to make sure it's lined up as possible, just because I don't want it to be like crooked or anything like that. So I'm kind of lining up with the middle of the bow. Okay, go ahead and press. Alright, you guys, it's almost done. I'm also going to do the same thing, a 15-second press afterwards for both of them. Boy, this thing be hot. Y'all, this is probably the best part of having the auto heat press. It just goes so fast, so smooth. I don't have to worry about all the pulling it down, the pressure, changing my pressure. It is set for me, honey. I don't got to do nothing besides slide it in and out. I don't got to do anything else to slide it in and out, and I love that for me. Like, honey, it's the machine, okay, y'all? So this one is going to be done, and last thing we have is just, and also, you guys, I didn't show you. So it also comes with these little shoes. So they also come with these shoes. Yeah, see these shoes. These shoes also come with the Royal set. You have some that don't have shoes with them, but this one comes with the shoes. Look at it. Oh, it's so adorable. Now, even bring out the mittens. The mittens are adorable. Bring out the mittens that goes with it. This set is adorable, y'all. Like, the set itself is just freaking adorable. Like, even the shoes. Look at that. Y'all can't say that's not adorable. Alright, y'all. We almost done with the baby, just like the baby clothes in general. We almost done with those. We have one more left to do. I told y'all it was a busy day today. I wasn't lying when I said we got a lot to do. And I can already tell you guys we probably won't be making it to do sewing today because I also got keychains to get out that needs to be out in the mail today. So this is the next outfit. I don't know what these are called. Rumpers. Like, I don't know what it's called, but I like it. Just open bottoms to me. Now I'm going to do a sideways design. I saw it on Etsy's and I kind of like that idea. And I kind of want to add this to like Etsy's. Let me get my lint roller. So just want to make sure everything is lined up good. Now for this, I think I got this. I think I brought this. Or I think I got it from like Jiffy Shirts, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down. I'm going to make sure I'm lining up the name straight. Make sure everything is straight, you guys. Okay, perfect. You know, we forgot. We almost forgot. We ain't do the pre-press. Look at that. We almost forgot to do a pre-press. I tell y'all, and I almost forgot to do a pre-press myself. And I get on y'all about pre-press, get that moisture out. And yet I almost forgot to do a pre-press. Who am I? Come on now. We almost was slipping a little bit. Ready? I do think this could actually go up some more. I'm trying to think about like how this design is. I want it to stay on that line. That's why I don't want it too far up. That's why I didn't make it like too long. Just because think about how it is on a baby. You want it to actually read it. We could bring it up a little bit. Bring it up a little bit and bring it down some. So I'm going to just do that. Alrighty. Everything good to go. We're going to do the first press. And this is 100% cotton. So 100% cotton. It also comes like with mittens on here that you could put on the arms. Like not the arms, the hands that cover the hands. Just built in mittens. I can't find where I put the onesie at, but that's okay. We'll do the onesie next time. Go ahead and bring it out. This is the second layer for the vinyl because this was the offset. I did the black offset. I had to go back and cut, y'all. And it's gonna have the blue on top. The theme is Cookie Monster because, you know, not cuz, but the theme is Cookie Monster, so I definitely try to stick with the blue, black, or white. I didn't want to do brown because I feel like that was gonna just be extra. Definitely when it come down to like finding clothes or shoes, so like now you need like brown to match in there, brown socks. Like with the themes, you want to do the theme, but at the same time, I don't want all clothes to just have the theme of the characters because I want this also to be something you could just wear out and about. So I still want to just have it plain where it's not too much, but yet it's something that pops out and it's different and unique. But yet it's not too much with cookies all over red, and it's just like, okay, well that's overpowering. You don't want something that's overpowering to everything. I also don't want that. Alright, so this is going to be the last bib. I'm going to actually move to the next heat press, the Starcraft heat press, so I could do the keychains. Smooth peel, baby. If you press it right, and you got your settings right, honey, you'll have a smooth peel every time. Smooth peel every time. Now, we did all the onesies and make sure that's it for the baby bundle. We did everything we needed for the baby bundle, so we're done with that. It came out cute, good. Nah, this is the last one, and then we'll be moving to the keychains. And hopefully we can get at least one order of keychains out. Alrighty, we cut this off. It is done. So it's kind of hard to figure out which way to put the names at, like which way you wanted to go, but I just went with this way. And then this is how it looks. I think it came out cute. The name I didn't want like too long or going all the way across, so I feel like it did come out very nice and pretty. Just like something simple. And it came out good, I think. So now let's go ahead and get the keychains done. Guys, so we are on the last thing for today. I'm upset that we cannot do the bummies, but it's okay. We could do it tomorrow. That way we don't have anything else to do. So we got 3 memorial keychains to do. These are the regular memorial keychains to do. I offer 2 different styles. I have the memorial one, and then also have the Heaven Gates one. So I'm gonna lint roll both sides, do a pre-press. I already took the paper off of them. It comes with a clear film on top. I already took both sides of the film off, lint roll, and after that, just do. So I'm just gonna do a press just to get moisture and stuff out. Boom. Nice little press. Everything good to go. These are hot. So hot. Now we're gonna go ahead and put them on. So we do have our designs right here. If you could see them. Move my hand out the way, that probably help you guys. So we have the designs right here. So yeah, I'm just taking like the extra lint off just in case there's some extra lint on here. Y'all see this big belly? Yeah, I weigh about 150 now. I used to weigh 90 pounds, so it's not so bad, but I'm just saying, your girl done gained some weight. I honestly won't be upset if I don't lose it all. Hey, it's happy weight. Hopefully I can keep it, honey, because your girl will look good with a little bit of weight on her. I look good with a little bit of weight on me, okay? Now I'm going to put 4 pieces of tape on here, top, bottom, and sides. And once I'm done, I'm going to put the design facing up, so that way basically the paper is facing up, and I'm going to heat press it. My heat press is at 358, and I'm doing this for about 50, I think like, what is it? Oh, 46 seconds. This is the front and back keychains that I offer. I do have different just different designs. Memorial. I also have the Heaven Gates one. This is the regular memorial keychains. Alright, so we got our gloves ready to go, because this thing's gonna be hot. I am using the hippo paper. It did good on the tumbler. Let's see how it's gonna look on the keychains. Alright, we got our heat gloves. Let's go ahead. This thing is hot. Let's do the peel. Y'all know I love a fresh peel. Like, I love doing that fresh peel when it first come out. Okay, y'all. It's giving what it's supposed to give. I'm starting to believe their 98% transfer over. Honey, it's leaving no ink behind. A$AP paper is good too. But, honey, this right here is just the point. I know all that ink left that paper. This paper done turned black and white. It don't have no color to it no more. Now, a little part I don't like, and I guess that's just because the paper, it got like the white dust that comes from me ripping the paper. But here goes the keychain. This is a front and back keychain, so I do have to do the back side too with the same design. That came out very good. The colors it's giving is definitely vibrant. Probably got this upside down. Got this upside down, you guys. Yeah, we've been working all day. I said I'm supposed to be done around like 2. I think it is past 2. I think it's like 3 o'clock, to be honest, y'all. It's definitely past time. So I'm a little upset that we didn't get to the bummies today, but we could try again tomorrow. Do as much as you can in one day. Don't overwork yourself. See, it just leave like some white little specks behind it. That's just from the paper, so you can't just rub your hand across and it will go away. The colors are giving though. It's vibrant. So I got to do the same thing for the other side, so I'm not gonna let y'all, you know, go through the process again. I just fast forward for y'all. Fast forward so y'all can see it versus me doing step by step. Did what you do and that what you do again. Like I said, just in case you did miss it, my temperature is 358, and I did it for 48 minutes. Not minutes, seconds. So I heat pressed it for 48 seconds. Colors are definitely giving what it's supposed to give. Now we got to do the back and then put everything together. So just because we just did that, we do need a new parchment paper. So I'm going to go ahead and get a new parchment paper. Parchment paper that I use. No. Amazon. Okay. Unbleached. I actually need to buy some more. I like to be stacked up on them. So now you just got to make sure when you're doing this, you are doing the same design for the back. Because you'll sit here and just start grabbing it. You grab the wrong thing. Make sure I have my heat transfer tape together. I'm still using the 20mm tape. I'm just getting the extra little lint that's on here. Some little lint. Y'all may hit the kids. They out there watching Baby Shark movie. I think I have watched Baby Shark movie like 10 times, y'all. I watch Bluebee every morning from there, Baby Shark movie. Then the Baby Shark show. Told myself every time, they got a show too. Like, y'all went from YouTube to Paramount Plus. Y'all doing y'all thing, honey. They is running up the money. They doing a thing. Baby Shark is everywhere now. At first, you know, it was a baby phase. That baby phase is over. Them kids is into it. They ain't giving it up. Alright, so now we got the next one. Like I said, the main thing is definitely just lining it up. Make sure everything is always even. I'm just getting like, it's like some white dust that's on there. I think that just came from printing it out in the air. Make sure everything is lined up. Make sure everything is, nothing is cut off. That's what you want to do. Some people just place it on top, keep going. No, I want to make sure it's like literally lined up. Nothing like is being cropped out. Like, for example, let's say, you know, incoming call, decline. You don't want that to be cropped out. Even though you think you can't see it, you actually can see it. If you have a keychain, when you look at it, you can actually see like phone and all of that. Nothing's cropped out. You can read it all. So I want to make sure nothing is cropped out. Y'all, Big Belly is in the way. Big Belly is here to stay. But yeah, I'll be happy with the weight. I keep the weight afterwards. No lie, probably just take a little bit of the weight away. Leave me at like leave me at 130. I'll say 130. Because I'm telling myself by the time this baby come, I'm probably going to be 160. Woo! Alrighty, we're done taping. Flip the design up where the paper is up, and we're going to heat press it the same amount of time. 358 Fahrenheit, 46 seconds. You do have to put all the key fobs on, not key fobs, the key leather tassels, and then the key rings on too. Each keychain do come with a tassel. You're able to pick the color that you want. You can put gold or silver. From there, you can pick the pink tassel, blue tassels. I swear I have a range of color tassels. It's unlimited. Name the color, I got it. Some colors I ain't even know. Different shades of pink. We got different shades of freaking pink. Alright, so this is the back of it. We did the front, not the back. Look at that peel. Look at the peel on that baby. This paper is definitely like a little bit more thinner than what I'm used to for A-Sub, because I'm literally ripping this with gloves on. Y'all know I usually have to take my gloves off to be done rip something. Baby, we ripping it without a problem. So we got the front, and then we got the back. So this one is done. Like, we just ripping them things. No problem. Look at that. This one say hubby on it. The colors are definitely vibrant. Like, we have to do a video comparing Hippo with A-Sub, because I don't know now. Like, I don't know what to say or what to think anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, honey, I've been on A-Sub for a long time, and I'm starting to question A-Sub. I ain't ever questioned A-Sub before, but I'm questioning A-Sub paper today. I think I'm gonna have to compare the two papers, because baby, this paper today has gave me a run for my money. It shut my mouth up. I think I need to have both of these in stock on hand, because fire. They both are giving what they're supposed to give. So we got all the keychains done. Now it's time to put the key rings in. So we already have 4 done. And these are the other 3 that we just did. So we already did 4 for the customer. She ordered 7 in total. Get all the little lint off. This is probably the only thing I say, but it didn't do it with the tumbler, so I don't know, but it did it with the keychains. that left like pieces of lint. So each one comes with a tassel and a key ring that you could pick the color key ring. That sounded funny. Key ring that you want. So we have red. She have a couple reds. So all three of these are the same designs. Each one is front and back, you guys. So that would make it so unique. Each one is front and back. These are about like 1.5 by 2 inches. And then she have a gold with a yellow tassel. So she got gold with yellow. And like I said, it's front and back. Here you go. Now the other one, she has red, black, and red. There we go. So the rest of them is same thing almost. I do like to make sure each one is facing the same way when I do them. Let me bring y'all down some. I just noticed y'all so far up. Let me bring y'all down. There you go. I like to make sure everything is always facing the same way when I'm doing them. And these pliers, like I said, I stole from my husband. I told y'all that all the time. I steal my husband's stuff all the time. So for a hubby, we have gold with red. I do 2 jump rings for each one. One for the tassel and then one for the keychain. And I'm just going to turn it just a little bit. Boom. And this is red for hubby. And we're going to pack this up, and that'll be it for today. Like I said, we'll be doing the bummies in another video. Probably tomorrow we'll do another video on it. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I don't too much have any orders to do, so that'd be a free day to sew. Hopefully, if I'm in the mood, y'all. It is past the time we were supposed to be done. We were supposed to be out of here. I told y'all a time, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it's like 3 o'clock already. I went past my time, and my body is screaming to lay down. But that always happens, y'all, when you working and getting stuff out. That will happen. Definitely for me. Like, I love what I do, so it's like just fun. That I don't notice my body hurts until like sitting down. And my body only hurts just because I'm pregnant and, you know, I'm supposed to be taking it easy. But at the same time, this is my job. This is my craft. Like, I can't just lay down and do nothing, y'all. It's no fun for me just to lay down and just do nothing. I don't know about everybody else, but I gotta work. I gotta move around. It's a lot just to, like, for me just to sit down. I feel like you become depressed just doing nothing. Get some water, excuse me. So yeah, will definitely relax after this. Get in my bed. Probably have me some boiled peanuts. Yeah, I love boiled peanuts. I'm gonna have me some boiled peanuts. Love me some boiled peanuts. I get them from Walmart too. The spicy boiled peanuts, y'all. And boiled peanuts are actually very healthy for you. Peanuts are healthy for you, full of fiber and protein. So it's all in one. Eat as much as you can. Right? We got one left. So in total, she has 7 keychains. We're gonna pack this up, and we will be done for today. Today was a long working day. Like I said, we have did probably everything besides sublimation today. Actually, no, we did do sublimation. This was sublimation. We did sublimation. We did vinyl. We did embroidery. We actually did everything besides sewing today. Sewing and what else? I feel like that was too wide. I'm going to have to bring it in some. Oh, we didn't do eco solvent. We could have done eco solvent because I could have put a picture on that bib. But I didn't want to overpower it. Just wanted to do the custom name. But, you know, if the customer want a picture, then you can always add a picture. So I'm doing this at the same time. Make sure I don't scrape anything or do it. Because it's MDF board. So I don't want to do too much and, like, mess anything up. I just want to make sure it's closed. So it's closed. This is the next one. And I'm very surprised about the Hippo ink. Very vibrant. Very surprised about them. I heard so many people talk about it. So it was definitely a like, oh, well, let me finally give it a try. Listen, I'm blaming y'all. It's 3:49. We were supposed to be done at 2. It's okay though. We actually got so much done today. I'm very proud of ourselves. We got so much done today, so I wouldn't blame y'all for that. We wasn't able to get the bummies done, but that's okay. We got tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. Mommy need to lay down, okay? Tomorrow's a new day, so we're gonna try doing it tomorrow. I did put the keychains inside the mailbox. We packed it up. I had to put it in the mailbox because I do schedule pickups for UPS, USPS, and FedEx sometimes to pick up my mail if I needed to be picked up. So they are coming to pick it up. We was behind, but it's okay. I'm happy I scheduled it for like 4 o'clock, so I was able to get it in the mail, okay? Now let's go over, because honey, today was so fun. I ain't gonna lie. She's a beauty, okay? So I didn't pack this up to get it shipped out or anything yet, because I also need to take pictures. I didn't take no pictures, but it's not a rush, but she's a beauty. Like, I love this. I'm making one for myself because this is fire, man. Like that hippo paper, honey. And let's talk about the seam. We ain't just talk about that seam though. Let's talk about the seam. What seam? What seam do y'all see? What seam, honey? It is, what seam? What seam you see? You don't see a seam. Like, look. You don't even see a seam up in here. It's so smooth, clean. I love the tumbler. It's a 20 ounce. I'm going to try making a 40 ounce. This is the hat that we embroidered today. Also, the lady actually said she is putting in 15 orders of them. She's going to do everything besides the white. So she said she didn't like the white, but she ordered a hat, so she did provide her hat. So she do got a couple of them in there. Now let's talk about the baby clothes, y'all. The baby clothes is a hit. We got the bib that we did. It is 100% cotton. Y'all hear my dog? She coming in here. That came out fire. We have the 2 beanies that we did. One is a part of a set and one is a separate beanie. Both is good. When I say we did the Siser Juliet and that thing was so smooth, adorable. It's like, come on. We also have the, it's like a onesie. So the onesie that we did, it is freaking adorable. So we did this, and we also did this onesie too. It came out good. Everything came out good. It all looks amazing. We also did mittens, y'all, but I'm about to say, I don't know where the mittens at, but here are the mittens that goes with the royal set. So I'm gonna show y'all the royal set in total so y'all can see everything at one time. We're gonna try to lay it down on me. I'm gonna be the table. So this is the top and the hat. Look, so cute. And it come with the mittens and it come with the little shoes. We was able to get so much done today, and everything came out good, you guys. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss another video. And I hope you guys enjoy spending a day with me, working with me behind the scenes, and literally working on ideas, orders, everything. Today was a lot today, but we got so much done in one day. So proud of ourselves. Pat on the back, baby. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.